We them boys.
We honestly them boys though.
We are them boys.
Yeah. Greg,
Oh,
how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Giovanni?
I'm doing great.
I
I'm
just
here, and
I just got this text.
what does the text say?
It
Does it
says
say that
that
left trigger, right trigger is streaming?
Yeah, no, it said that they tweeted something about climbing and whatever.
Are we running up that hill?
Oh, you know it. Going up that
Oh,
ladder.
boy, you know that we climbing up that ladder. Greg, what are we here doing? What are we
Okay.
playing?
So, we're playing Hearthstone. Our good old faithful Hearthstone.
We love a little Hearthstone.
It's one of the 3 games I play. Um,
Yeah, it was finally time that we make videos about the games that we actually play.
yeah, I decided to own up to my faults and my,
The Fault in Your Stars.
the fault in my stars and
Yeah, that's
the
good.
fault in my spire of stars.
The Fault in Your Spire of Stars, baby. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah. Okay. So Hearthstone just came out with the new Boomsday expansion.
Okay.
Let me show you.
Tell me more.
Look at these packs. I've
Ooh.
opened. So I bought, pre-ordered 50, and then I had enough gold to get another 35. Plus, they gave you 3 for free. So I opened up 88 packs. In one of those packs was this one particular card
Okay.
called. It's a legendary card called Whizbang the Wonderful.
Now, does everybody get this card with the expansion, or did you just get it at random in one of the packs?
To get it, and
Okay.
because
this seems like a really specific card. It's like almost like its own game mode.
kind of, and I actually honestly think that it should be included, at least for people who are new or returning to the game, and we'll explain why. But so Whizbang the Wonderful is a 4/4 with 4/5.
Okay.
That really doesn't matter though, because he's not. He's not going to be in the decks.
Yeah,
You'll
why
notice
did they
that
bother
this deck that is completed,
Yeah.
only has one card.
Yeah.
And it says you start the game with one of Whizbang's wonderful decks.
Okay.
To your point about why they converted, like gave him attack and
Right.
health, you can like transform a card into it. So if you transform into a random 4-cost minion, then you might end up with Whizbang. So it'd probably be good for him to have some stats.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So
Okay.
I
So
found this guy. Yes.
you found this guy, and what? So I think is the idea here that we are going to try and win some competitive games with Whizbang.
Yes. So
Okay.
just to be clear, Whizbang actually takes well, if you go into Hearthstone and you go to make a new deck and you like pick a class and say like, oh, I want to play Druid, it gives you these 3 templates.
Yeah.
These are the decks that Whizbang will be pulling from. These are the actual decks.
So does it pull 3 random decks, or is it like shuffling cards from 3 decks together into one?
It pulls one of these decks. So even if I don't own Cenarius, I will have Cenarius to play with. I don't have Ultimate Infestation. I will have it to play with.
Okay.
Which is actually one of the really cool aspects of it, is that if you don't necessarily have all these really high and powerful cards, you get to play with them.
Whizbang it.
Yeah. And that means that with Whizbang, you can get one of 8. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I don't think he actually pulls from the classic. I think it's only these 2. Which means that you get one of 18 different decks.
Okay. Oh, one of 18. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
now, are they supposed to be good decks, or are they kind of just weird decks? Like, what can we expect from the old Whizbang?
So the Hearthstone team have said that they updated those deck lists so that they're actually kind of competitive, or at least better than they have been in the past. And I can say that I was down at like I think 22, ranked 22, when I started. And I started messing around with Whizbang, and I don't think I've lost with him. That will happen for sure. I will lose with him.
I was about to say, like, you set this up like it's a challenge to win with Whizbang, but you're good at the Hearthstone game.
Well, a lot of it comes down to luck, and this is definitely going to come down to luck.
Okay.
I have my like particular decks that I like to play, but that doesn't necessarily fit with whatever the meta might happen to be. And so one of the interesting things, and why don't we queue up real quick?
Let's queue up
just to see,
because I want to see this deck in action.
Yeah, it doesn't do like an animation at the beginning, but you'll notice that I didn't have a class selected when I picked this deck. It was a big question mark, and I'm just gonna have a random one. So
Okay.
let's see who our worthy opponent is. And
Luckily,
what
you
our
found a
deck
worthy
is.
opponent, so that is good.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're actually playing a shaman, which I haven't played with Whizbang yet.
Okay.
This looks like an elemental. These, both Thunderhead and Voltaic Burst, are brand new cards from the Boomsday expansion.
Okay.
Bloodlust is a finisher.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep these.
Okay. And you're gonna get rid of some other
I'm gonna
boys.
toss these two back.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is how Hearthstone. I know you've played a little bit of Hearthstone.
I have. I like the Hearthstone game, to be completely frank.
Yes, but it's a big
not
investment, right?
It's a lot of cash. It's a lot of cashola to be good at it.
Yeah. Well,
not to be good at it. You know what I mean?
To be like competitive at it, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like it's a real. I mean, as far as card games go, it's fantastic. I think it's really, really well designed.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it does a lot of weird events. I mean, this isn't an event. This is an actual card, but a lot of weird stuff like this, which is appealing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about what you're getting so far, by the way?
I'm a little bit worried about this. My opponent, I think they're a mill mage, which has been a thing that happens. So I'm a little bit worried about. So what they're hoping to do is actually whittle down both our decks and then just survive in what's called fatigue.
Okay.
Fatigue is like if you.
That's like Pokemon struggling.
Kind of, yeah. What happens is when you go to draw a card, you actually take a damage per the time. Like the first time you draw a card and you can't draw one, you take 1 damage.
Yeah.
The second time you take 2, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I want to get rid of some cards quick.
Okay.
So
you're
I'm
gonna
going to
throw
do
some
that.
monsters down
I'm just
there.
going to throw some stuff out there real quick.
Okay.
These guys would have rush, which means that they can only attack minions on their first turn, but they can't attack the opponent, which is why I didn't swing with them.
So have you not played with this configuration of the Whizbang deck before?
Not at all. I haven't played a shaman deck since. I haven't really seen a shaman deck since Boomsday came out.
Okay.
For a while, I thought Boomsday using a Whizbang deck gave you better odds to play against another Whizbang deck. That does not appear to be the case.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh, okay. So he didn't end up playing another thing. This guy lets me draw a card, copy it if I played an elemental last turn.
Ooh.
I don't know if I want extra cards in my hand though.
You have a lot of cards right now.
I do have a lot of cards. I have 8 cards. It's a bit much. I'm overloaded 1 because of the thing I played.
Right.
I think I'm just gonna press my advantage and try to swing and hit him in the face as much as I can.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see you pull this off because I feel like, again, in my head, I'm like, yeah, this will be easy, but like,
it's a little rough. Also, this random elemental.
Sorry, it'll be hard, is what I thought.
Oh yeah,
I had that backwards. It doesn't look easy at all.
So I played this menacing Nimbus that added a random elemental in my hand. Happened to be the legendary Baron Geddon. So
Constable Baron Geddon.
Yep, that's it. That's the one right there. You got it in one. How did you know?
You know, I just love jokes and I love telling them.
Lord knows that's a thing.
You know, Lord does know.
Lord, she does. I've
Lord
talked
does
to her
know
about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this guy over here because he's probably gonna kill it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, so this is a legendary spell. So they added legendary spells to Hearthstone. They had legendary spells
or to the game.
No, to the game. So previously they had
this
legendary spells in the form of quests, which always started in your hand, cost 1.
Right.
I
vaguely remember this. Wait, so can you tell us a little bit about this new expansion? I know that in addition to bringing this wonderful card, what else does it kind of bring to the table?
So it really expanded. A lot of people are saying that it upped the power level of a lot of cards.
Intriguing.
The options for a lot of classes.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty fun and exciting.
Okay.
So this is transform your minions into random legendary minions.
As in, like, they just become other creatures, or they become legendary versions of themselves?
No, they become other creatures.
Hilarious.
They become completely other creatures. Okay.
Do you have a sentient axe on the field?
No. This guy?
Okay.
This is a totem.
A totem. Oh, he's a totem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could equip an axe. Let's see. So the problem is, so I could get a car. I could get 2 cards, but that would fill my hand.
You don't need more cards in this hand, son.
But I could do that and then play the axe and then play the dude and then I have more dudes. Or I could do that. I'm gonna do this.
I do trust
quick.
you.
I'm just gonna real quick do that.
Okay.
And that's nice.
Okay.
It's good with it.
Oh, that don't die. You're gonna explode.
Check that though.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Ice barrier. That's not bad. Just means he got some armor.
Yeah, I got a little bit of armor.
Through that, we got a lot of dudes. Look, we already took out the armor.
It's gone, and you got some attack in.
Yeah.
So far it seems like you're schooling this person.
I'm just taking them out to the woodshed and giving
Have they
them
not put a creature down yet?
No. So this might be a lot a spell-based. This mage. So this is gonna be one of the. Oh yeah, Blizzard. That's a rough one for me.
Yep.
But
ironically,
I'm going to start flinging out some of these guys.
Okay. So you're really just figuring out your strategy on the fly here, right? There's like nothing else you can do.
Not only am I figuring out my strategy, but I'm also trying to figure out what their strategy is.
Okay.
Damn it. I messed up. James.
Bye. R.I.P. R.I.P. Well, that's a bummer.
Yep.
You've still got the advantage, though, right? I mean, they still don't have I mean, again, they probably are just going to use spells, but...
Yeah. Just gonna work on that. So this guy, every time you play a card with Overload, it gets +1/+1. The Axe has Overload, plus my Hero Power, which is the thing that costs 2 that you can play. Gives me a dude, one of 4 random totems.
Okay.
So give me the one that actually deals damage, which is kind of cool. Polymorph, great. Well...
Okay.
He's
you're a sheep now. I wish you could have an all sheep deck.
Me too.
Can you have a deck that's just about turning other cards into sheep? Like it's not even a deck that's trying to win. It's just like this is the sheep deck.
Maybe. I don't see why not. So what I want to do here, I'm just gonna make a big play. I'm gonna swing for the fences here.
You're just gonna go for the W real quick.
I'm gonna force the issue if I can. So this guy says that this is a new legendary as well. It says your next spell this turn cast twice. So I'm just gonna hit him for 6. No, secret counter spell.
Oh. So it looks like that didn't work.
But I got another one.
Okay. Does that still double?
Yes.
No. Oh, it does. Okay.
I wasn't sure. I was like actually, but it did overload me twice because I played it twice.
God, you're crushing. Like are they just like playing the long game here, or are you just real good with this?
They are, and I could put them to 4 plus Baron Geddon does another 2. Although I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, I will be able to play Baron Geddon.
I think you might have this on next turn, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Like they can't really. Can they recover anything? Oh, that blizzard! It really does just goof you.
Blizzard. Goofs me up. Every time.
They haven't done any damage on you.
That's true. Wait, can I just win?
I think you might just be able to win unless they have a secret.
Oh, this only does damage to a minion.
Oh,
crap! I thought it did.
It only does damage to minions.
Yeah, to the
to the film Minions. If you put it on the board, next time you see the film Minions, it'll be missing a few pixels throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Shout out Minions, right?
Shout out Minions.
Shout out Minions.
I'm not gonna attack with my axe because I feel like he's not gonna play with anything, or else he's gonna play one big thing. So
yeah, can they just do a move that'll like kill you in one hit, even though you have 30? Is it possible?
Ooh, Frostlich.
Oh,
so yeah, they have the death. Oh, I got all that stuff. But so here's something fun.
Yeah, and you still have this legendary spell that you haven't broken out yet.
I think I want to use that.
I want to see what it looks like because
I do too. So I want to swing with these guys first because they turn into new things. So I won't be able to attack with them once they transform. But
okay. So what is this transforms them?
That transforms them.
Oh my god.
So
Christ.
I really like this one. Double the damage and healing of your spells. So I'm just gonna hit
What the hell?
this
Yeah, destroy
real
this.
quick. Oh no, but I'm giving him spells because I didn't check out Lore Walker Cho. Oh no.
Oh crap.
All right, well,
Oh,
that's fine.
what do you think this person is thinking right now?
I think they're thinking, what the hell is happening?
What just happened?
What even
Why
is this?
is this like one of those things where it's like if you haven't played the game too much, you're like, oh, this person's hacking.
No, it's
Like-
just like, here's like crazy spells. Like this is, shamans
That's
for
nuts.
a long time have said, oh, guess what? I'm going to, I'm just gonna, oh god. Yeah, so this guy attacks everything that whenever my opponent plays a minion, it attacks it.
Holy crap!
Oh cool, he played Zap again.
It seems OP.
It's pretty good.
But he is getting some health back, so that is
He
that
is
is a
getting
thing.
health back, which is not so great.
But I feel like you can swing and kill him, right?
Well, we'll be real close. So that's 8. Yeah, he's dead. But let's
Yeah.
see what else is in this deck real quick.
Okay.
Oh, a Bloodlust. Why don't we just like
Just
No.
overkill this real
why
quick.
don't we just
What do you? Why is this? Why is Whizbang? Is this gonna get nerfed? This is insane.
So I mean, the thing is like it all depends on what you draw because it's still Hearthstone. And because we're on these lower tiers of the ladder,
Right. Of course. That's part of it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like I don't think you could take this to Legend, which is like the top rank, top echelon, what a lot of people go for. But
This
that
is
was
the
a,
Whizbang meta.
yeah, that was a shaman elemental deck, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool. Like,
Oh.
so
Oh
what'd
my
what'd you
God.
think of that so far? Like,
Yeah, that spell was ridiculous, and I guess I forgot that we're playing like starting from a lower tier, but like I was not expecting you to just destroy in that way.
yeah. Well, so it's nice
Wow.
because at the lower tier, you tend to run into people who don't necessarily have access to everything.
Right, of course.
You might be like me, and you have a few cards here and there, but you might
Right.
be missing a few choice cards to really seal the deck together.
Mhm.
The nice thing about the Whizbang decks is that they are completely cohesive decks.
Uh-huh.
They're not necessarily the most fine-tuned to stomp the meta, but they have
Right.
cohesion and they do a thing.
Like, is this gonna be an esport deck? Is someone like gonna like just like throw the esports game on its head by just
No.
using a Whizbang deck?
No, I think some people will like for goofs try to hit Legend with Whizbang and they'll just probably get stomped, or they might like
Right.
get some lucky wins here and there.
Oh
Like
my
there'll be some
God.
good highlight clips for it, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna take like HCT by storm.
Can we get another one?
Yeah, let's
I want
do
to
it.
see more of what Whizbang has to offer. So that's one of the 16 options that you can get.
One of the 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
Whizbang.
So now I set myself by
Yeah.
like conceding to a bunch of matches. I set
Uh-huh.
myself to 19 with 0 stars. So we're now 19
Okay.
with 1 star. If we get on a streak, we can start accumulating 2 stars per win.
Yeah,
okay, so
I
we're
want
gonna
to
get-
see you go against some real good opponents. You know, I want to see exactly what Whizbang can do.
Okay, so we're a druid deck. This appears to be
Okay.
a pseudo token druid because there's a lot of these new in Boomsday, these things that are treant synergy. Which is weird to me.
Treant
like
synergy.
Like this guy, the dendrologist, says if you control a treant, discover a spell.
Oh, so this seems
so-
to be more of a spell deck.
It's gonna
Question
have
mark?
like spells that make creatures, and then creatures that want to see those other creatures and do stuff with it.
So it's a friendship deck.
Yeah, it's all about nature
Okay.
and friendship.
It's all about nature and friendship. Okay, I like that.
trees were my friends.
What's that?
That's,
Is that a Guardians of the Galaxy reference?
no,
or
there's
no?
there's a oh, okay. So hold on, he just played. So he's got Baku the Moon Eater in his deck. Which means
Oh,
that
I've seen
all-
Baku before.
Yeah, all his spells
I think I've seen Baku
cost
before.
an even amount.
Does it round up or down?
No, they all just cost an even amount. Like he built his deck with only even cards,
Oh,
which
Okay.
gives him a
Hearthstone is
better.
weird.
It gives him a better hero power, which
Okay.
normally rogue you'd get a 1/2 weapon. You get a 2/2 weapon now.
Okay.
I'm going to coin out the Witchwood Apple, which I'm just realizing puts these into your hand and not into play. So I'm sad about it. Because I wanted to play one, and then I wanted the one to be out there, and then Dendrologist to go out.
I
don't think this one's going to go well.
Yeah, I don't think this is not looking very good for you immediately.
I think I wanted to play Landscaping, and then have a day.
Yeah, just how can you have the most fun with this setup? And do you know what the cards are that you're gonna get here? Like, have you gone through all 18 of these and you're like, okay, I know.
I intentionally haven't looked them up. I have a vague idea of what themes they might be going for, which is why I know it's it's kind of treants, but also there's just a bunch of treant focused decks.
Right.
Oh boy. Oh gee.
I think this is not going to be
going well.
This is not going to be your day. But the last one really was.
Yeah, right?
Okay, but you got 2 trees now, and that's important.
Yeah, but he's going to clear both. He's going
to set him on fire.
Hit that one, and then he's going to hit this one to that one, and then he's going to hit me for 1, and I'm going to feel bad about it, and this guy's going to be a 5/5.
You'll be a prophet if all of that comes to pass.
And then he'd probably play something else for 1, because he
I don't know.
Has odd costing.
He's thinking. Okay.
Here we go.
Where's he going?
Oh, he's gonna clear it with. I didn't think of it. It's not good, G.
It's really not looking great for you.
Gee, I'm in a bad spot.
This is not. Ooh. Ah.
Yeah.
This is more how I thought Whizbang would go, actually.
Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna summon a bunch of wisps real quick.
Yeah, those are all gonna die in one hit.
I mean, look at them. They're screaming at me for summoning them. They're like,
why? Why did you do this? What did we do to deserve this?
Why am I here?
Why am I Yarn?
Living that Kirby life.
Like Kirby life. We love the Kirby-er enthusiasm.
Am I a wisp?
I mean, I'm a wisp on the wind.
Oh, you got him.
You like that?
No.
Okay.
All right. The good news is, for every treant that dies this game, this guy costs 1 less. The bad news is, I'm going to die.
Yeah, you're gonna die very soon.
Next turn,
right?
I'm dead next turn.
Holy shit, homie! You're getting.
Yeah.
Oh! Whoa! Yeah. No!
Yeah.
Well, this doesn't look like a great deck configuration.
No.
But I guess that's the rules of the road when you're banging it out.
Yeah. That's what.
Yikes. Yikes.
I'm uncomfortable. Now, let me just discover a spell and then die to everything ever.
Also, if you're watching, hey, how's it going, everybody? This is some Whizbang.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the new game Whizbang.
So
it may look like Hearthstone
that I would want, but I'm just dead because he has 14 damage. So I'm just gonna. Oops, a slip. What happened? Oh
no! Oh.
And we're back where we started.
Okay, so it might be a little bit tougher to climb the ladder than the last game made it look.
Yeah.
That was a nice concede. That was very kind of you.
I mean, my finger slipped, but hey, who knows what we're gonna get next time?
Oh, let's spin that wheel. The first deck seemed really optimal if you can get that legendary spell in.
Well, so I think a couple things there. I misplayed the coin at the beginning.
Okay, not ideal.
Not good at all. I didn't draw into any removal, and he was just real fast, and I wasn't. All right, so I'm a mage, and this looks like an elemental mage, considering there are a bunch of elementals here. I would guess that it's elemental with some big spells.
Okay.
So I'm gonna save this guy.
Is it all buff boys? Because these are all buff gentlemen. They all have abs.
Well, they got the big arms, but that's kind of the elemental look.
Okay.
You'll notice that this guy has two punch, but one blood, which isn't very good. And then this guy's the opposite.
I love calling the things by that instead of the real names.
Punch and blood?
Yeah.
All right,
dude, you just got another buff gentleman.
I did get another buff gentleman. And look he came back. I'm not going to play him. I'm
What if this deck is only these 3 cards?
That would be impressive, considering you're only allowed to have 2 of any card.
Anything goes with Whizbang. We should just start.
Shit.
Let's start spreading fake information about this.
Great.
No,
yeah.
Whizbang.
Whizbang.
Whizbang
fucked.
Whizbang fucks, and that's why he gets to do all the rules differently.
Yeah, exactly.
The Hearthstone people are like, all right, we'll let you this one time switch it up.
Yeah, if you do, that one thing, where that red thing that I love.
He's like, fuck yeah, I'm Whizbang.
All right, so I actually got some big spells which will help with the Arcane Outfit. So this is the card that I think that this deck is built around, which we played against earlier.
Yes.
I saw that. This is great though, because it makes your hero power. It still does 1 damage, but if it kills a minion, you get a water elemental, and also all elementals you play for the rest of the game and have out for the rest of the game get lifesteal, which means that when they deal damage, you gain that much life. It's very powerful, good for surviving in the late game. And I actually had a deck built kind of around this for a while in a previous kind of build.
Right.
So I'm just gonna take it sleazy. I'm gonna play another one of these buff boys.
I love looking at these hunks of meat. Just elemental meat. There's a prime rib on the left. There's a cut of pork on the right. Woo.
Oh, this is Taunt Druid. So
Does he taunt you?
So taunt is the ability that makes it so that you have to attack it rather than like something else.
You have to attack the film It. You have
exactly.
to just all your creatures leave the board and go to Blockbuster because Blockbuster still around.
Still around, as we all know. Still around.
As we all know, never went anywhere. Blockbuster's still around.
Ooh, should I risk it? Draw 3 cards, discard any spells drawn.
How many spells do you have?
I don't know. I don't know what's in the deck.
Do it. They wouldn't give you that unless you got some. Well, no,
spells. That was a random card I drew off of a dude, off the buff dude. And hey, it paid off.
That worked out. God, I love it. And can we just see how buff these? Yeah, that's a buff guy.
No, this guy is a very feeble man.
He's feeble.
Listen to how he talks. The pain, speak to me. He's having trouble. Okay. He might also be constipated. We're not sure.
Aren't we all?
True words.
I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. A buff gentleman.
Well, this is a big old tree boy.
Okay.
But it's not a treant, just a tree boy.
It's just a tree boy. I love it. There's some fire going on in this deck. I mean, elemental, I guess that makes sense, but man, oh man.
I think what I want to do is I want to blow up this boy with my meteor. And it'll do 3 damage to the sides, and that'll make it so that this guy will cost 0.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens.
Let's do it. Beautiful. So that takes out 2 boys, and then you play a buff.
I don't want to attack in, though, because he's just going to clear out this guy. So every 1 damage this takes, I draw a card. Which is a choice. So I'm going to wait. Also, we didn't talk about this other legendary that I have in this deck. Summon a 5/5 dragon for each spell you cast this game that costs 5 or more.
Oh.
Pretty good.
So how are you feeling about this deck?
I'm excited. Like I said, I've played a deck very much like this before in the past, so I'm pretty into it.
But not this old pervert wizards version. Is Whizbang a wizard/pervert?
Probably. Definitely.
I assume a lot of video game characters are big perverts, and that's probably not fair of me.
I mean, we've played a lot of video games in our time. I think we are the ones who would be able to make that call.
Who do you think is the #1 video game pervert?
Wario.
Yeah. He's a big old pervert.
He's a big old pervert.
He's huge. He just farts.
Ooh.
You know.
So this is one of my favorite cards. Spiteful Summoner. Okay. Reveal a spell from your deck. Summon a random minion with the same cost of that spell.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So let's find out. Let's see what we get.
Let's play in the spirit of Whizbang, let's play the old roulette.
Oh, so we're going to get a 5-coster because we got another Dragon's Fury, which means that one of these was off a random thing. Okay, so it's a 5/5 for 5. Cool. I'm into it.
It's the 5/5 deal.
5/5.
Was that a dominant? Was it a pizza thing? 5 for 5.
It was probably a Pizza Hut. 5 for 5.
Yeah, 5 for 5. You get 5 pizzas for $5.
5 for 5 for fighting.
5 for bowling for suit 2.
Is that our new podcast? 5 for 5 for fighting.
Hi everybody, welcome to 5 for 5 for fighting. On this show, we only talk about pop punk bands in Hearthstone.
They weren't 5 for fighting.
I don't know. Were they
thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of Train.
Hey, soul sister.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I drew the Dragon's Fire that I just saw.
Well, there you go.
So I think I want to clear this. So what's going to happen is he's going to play a big old spider that says when it dies, resummon every taunt creature that he's ever owned.
That's what he's going to do?
That's what he's going to do.
Okay. I don't
like that.
That feels like it's going to like kill you very easy.
It's like not great for me, and I'm not good with it. Know what I'm saying?
Feels like this one's going to come down to a little bit of a struggle. I don't know.
It definitely, there's going to be some struggling going on. I'm just gonna
get
do
rid
this.
of your boys. Yeah.
Ooh,
sack
some
boys
in this deck.
Who is he?
Baron Geddon. It's our boy from
he's
earlier.
back. The constable.
I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go like that.
Yeah, do it. Why not?
And it's gonna kill him, but also my guys. But you know what? He's gonna stick around.
Yeah, you're making him play this out.
Yeah, like I'm like forcing his hand. Like, hey, where's your spider? I want to see your spider.
Now, do you think the people you're playing know that you're using a random deck that you've never used before, and would they feel bad?
If they did know, I think they would feel kind of bad.
Okay,
but I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, live your best life.
So I'm gonna play Jaina now.
Jaina, my favorite Brady. Jaina Brady.
Jaina.
We here on 5 for 5 for fighting. We love Hearthstone, pop punk, and the Brady Bunch.
So I'm gonna further force the issue by I'm just gonna kill it.
This is so aggressive. This is so miraculously aggressive.
And then just to like really throw my dick on the table, I'm just gonna throw this guy out.
Okay.
Just be like, hey, I have it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I dare you to move. Much like Switchfoot, our favorite pop punk band that we're talking about here.
Hey, Soul Sister, what are you gonna do about it?
Drops of Jupiter. Play Drops of Jupiter.
Hey Siri, play Drops of Jupiter.
Team Silver Space says, I'm so excited for this to be a real podcast. Yes, it is coming. Check iTunes for 5 for 5 for fighting. Every week we talk about a different pop punk band and we break down a different Whizbang deck and we pair them like wine and like yeah.
Oh god. All right, I'm gonna do this, which will probably kill all my dudes, but
yeah. What pop punk band would you pair this deck with so far?
I'm literally trying to remember who 5 for fighting is right now in my brain.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up. Or chat, if you could also let us know if there's a 5 for fighting song we're forgetting. Please, by all means. I'm gonna look this up in the meantime.
This deck's kind of running out of gas in a weird way. I'm not super into.
You don't love that. You don't love that.
Super into it. I'm worried that he's gonna get a. I believe the term is a buttload of armor and a ton of taunt dudes, and then I'm gonna be screwed.
I gotta say something.
Okay.
5 for fighting.
Yeah.
I heard the name so many times, and I was like, 5 for fighting, of course. I'm looking at their list of singles. I've never heard one of these songs in my goddamn life.
Can you list off a few? Because that's what this video is now about.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Their debut single, Easy Tonight. Never fucking heard of it.
It's one of those things that, like, I bet if I heard it, I would know it and go, ugh.
Okay. Then, coasting off of the success of Easy Tonight is Superman, parentheses, It's Not Easy.
Oh, yeah. No, you know that one.
How does that one go? Give me a little...
scared to fly.
Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, God. They're like a retail pop band. Well, because the other thing that they have here, and maybe I do know them now, is the song 100 Years. And is that the song that's like... Yeah, you got it. You got it in one. That kind
kind of why I thought it was Train. If you could forgive me.
Sorry, Team Silverspace says 5-4, as in the number 5 and the number 4. Fighting is an underground fighting ring made entirely of firefighters from the 54th precinct. Oh, okay.
Hey, I have Pyroblast in my deck.
Perfect.
For 10 mana, it does 10 damage to anything.
Sorry, I haven't been looking at the game while I've been looking up 5 for fighting. This is still
That's
going,
fair.
and you're still 30-30.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't get over that that's what 5 for fighting is.
Yeah. When you said pop punk, I was like, I don't think that's accurate, but...
Yeah, okay. It's an adult contemporary podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
I see. They are just Train, right? It's just Train.
It's very Train-esque.
Yeah. There are other songs that have Wikipedia pages. The Riddle. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know. They've also had World, which could not be vaguer. Chances, Slice. None of these sound like real song names.
I feel like I've definitely heard at least 2 of them, though.
Yeah, like Superman, definitely, and 100 Years, definitely. I mean, the irony of 100 Years is that it will play for 100 years in, like, Marshalls around the country.
Oh, yeah, like, every Marshalls, every Sears, if those are still a thing.
Yeah, Sears is still a thing. Dude, like, we should just, we're just going to talk about retail rock on this podcast.
Yeah.
On this video podcast that we do that is a Hearthstone
that is a Hearthstone
video. So yeah, I guess now.
I can't wait for Colin and or Dave to eventually watch this and be like, what the
yeah, I can't wait for Dave to go make a thumbnail for this, and he's like, wait a second, and he just puts 5
why do you
for
want
fighting.
5 for fighting in this thumbnail? And we're like, don't worry, it's about Hearthstone. Don't think about it.
Can we
Dave?
please tell him when he makes the thumbnail to put 5 for fighting in the image? Just like, can we sneak it onto one of the cards?
Can we put
like,
it in Whizbang's eyes? Like, we'll take the image of Whizbang and put it in his eyes.
We've done that before.
We have done. I mean, no, we haven't. What are you talking about?
I mean, no.
Gene?
There's nothing. There's no secrets in our.
Definitely no secrets in our thumbnails.
That you should check out.
Definitely none, whatsoever. Oh, look, he's below 30.
Oh, so the game is moving.
Yay!
It's interesting. This one is, and he's higher ranked than you, so this is impressive.
No, so you actually want to get lower in rank. That's
how
this ranking system works.
I don't. So you want to get to number 1? See, I've only played a little bit of Hearthstone.
Oh, he doesn't have any spells left in his deck. Oh no, yes he does. Never mind. What am I saying? That's
what are
not
some
the
other?
card I thought it was.
Okay, so I want to get back to this question of what, let's say, retail rock band. Of what retail rock band fits this deck the best?
This deck?
Or adult contemporary, yeah.
This deck.
This deck. We got a lot of fire. We got a lot of elementals.
It's
we got a lot of
very much
buff.
about Frostlich Jaina.
Okay.
Oh, here's the big spider. He's gonna kill it with a card called Naturalize, and he's gonna get a bunch of dudes back. He's gonna make me draw 2 cards, which means I'm gonna burn one of my last 4 cards, which means I'm probably screwed.
Like, is this?
Bye, Blizzard.
Oh wow, that's
and I'm
that's
gonna
a spicy.
Burn another one.
Is this like Evanescence?
Rough. I could see Evanescence.
I'm really just thinking it because the main Jaina, is that her name?
Jaina?
She has Jaina. She has a very like Amy Lee vibe, you know.
Sure.
Call my name and save me from myself.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much a retail rock band, but you know. Honestly, though, they kind of are, because they're kind of like Evanescence. Were kind of like the band where it's like, oh yeah, we're a retail store, but we're cool. You know, we're like Hollister.
We know what the kids want.
They want this. Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
Wake up.
Save me.
All right.
That's what the kids want, right? They're gonna be watching this podcast.
They're gonna be watching this podcast. Only 90s kids will understand this stream.
Oh boy.
Only 90 kids will understand this stream.
Only 90 kids. That's 9 kids who got D's.
Team Silver's says, quote, "I'm a cool mom." And that is so on point.
That is it. Which makes me want to say, like, what's the song? 1985?
Oh my God. Is that Bowling for Soup?
It might be Bowling for Soup.
Preoccupied with 1985.
19. Woohoo!
The thing is, okay, I worked in retail for a long because I was a teenager and I had no control over my life.
I'm also just kind of throwing this game because I think I've already lost. Anyway.
Yeah, and I feel like you hear the same 10 songs over and over again, like just constantly. I remember that I worked at Bed Bath & Beyond, and like at the end of the beginning of the 2010s, and like there's some like indie music that was sneaking into the rotation, and I was very confused.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while it would be like, oh, here the Decemberists are, and I'd be like, wait a second.
I mean, the Decemberists were on NBC at one point.
Yeah,
so, like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But like or like some really obscure stuff that I like would sneak into there.
Kill it.
You just get like Daniel Powter's Bad Day like 5 times, and then like an indie song, and you'd be like, wait a second, this is not like
what's this? Yeah. Wait, huh? Yeah.
Can we talk about Daniel Powter's Bad Day? Like, can we just circle back to that song real quick? Because it is not a song I like to listen to.
I don't know what song that is, so...
Had a bad day.
Oh, God, stop. No, stop it.
Hey, but don't
take
think
it back.
do it around.
No.
Oh, we're just talking about retail songs now, baby.
Oh, boy. I'm super
Chat,
dead.
let us know your favorite and least favorite retail pop songs, please, because we will break them all down, and I will tell you many more.
I can tell you one thing. This deck is having a bad day.
That was a good transition, and maybe we finally found the thing is though
you actually talk about Hearthstone.
Way to talk. We are talking about Hearthstone. We're just talking about Hearthstone as it relates to the landscape of retail rock. That's what our podcast 5 for 5 for Fighting is about.
5 for Fighting. Oh boy.
God.
Why did we start with 5 for 5? Why did we say 5 for 5?
Wait, I literally have no idea. I'm already kind of
confused.
I've lost the plot.
I'm gonna play this guy just to see how many cards we've played that cost 5 or more. Okay. And then immediately die by slipping once again into the menu.
No.
And hitting the big red button. We only played 4 spells. That's too bad.
Well.
And we're rank 20. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
So we've gone below where we started.
Get us back in. Get us back in.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta end this one on a good note.
Yeah. I mean. Oh my God! Abercrombie played Titanium 6 times in a row when I worked there. Which one was Titanium?
Titanium.
Oh my God!
I don't know.
Let me tell. Okay, that was very convincing. Let me tell you a story. I worked at Bed Bath & Beyond once during a blizzard, and for some reason, this blizzard like broke the radio system in a way where it would just repeat the same 6 songs over and over again. Like it would get to a certain point in the sixth song, and then the playlist would just kind of like kick back. And it was a blizzard, so nobody came into the store that day.
And no one could leave.
And no one could leave because it was a big blizzard. And one of the 6 songs was Photographed by Nickelback. So every half an hour, Photographed by Nickelback would play, and there was nothing I could do about it. And let me tell you, that's the worst work story that I have in my life.
Honestly, it could be way worse.
It could be way worse. I've probably worse, but
so
but you pick
this guy's playing a quest.
Okay, that's interesting.
The last Kaleidosaur, which gives him Galvadon, which says that when he plays it, you adapt 5 times, and adapt gives you 3 options of an effect to put on the same creature.
Okay.
Usually adapt once, maybe twice for a cost.
Okay.
It says he gets to adapt 3 times, but he has to play 6 spells on his own minions.
Okay.
So
I love that.
Try to play around that a little bit, and try to prevent him from being able to do that.
Okay.
But to do that, I want some more cards.
Okay.
All right. So this is a demon warlock. It's like kind of a control kind of demon warlock.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about going and getting demons and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta. You're like this is like the Van Helsing deck.
Kind of, except that I like them.
Do you hate Van Helsing? Do you have an opinion on Van Helsing?
No, I'm saying that Van Helsing hunts demons.
Oh, okay.
I want to befriend them and have them come do my bidding.
It's more like Pokemon then.
Exactly. It's definitely like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I want to clear out his dudes, and I can do that by using the coin now.
Yeah. You know what should be a retail pop classic, and it's not?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I were programming radio and I was, like, picking songs for it, what I would sneak in is the song from the Pokemon To Be a Master soundtrack called What Kind of Pokemon Are You? Do you remember that one?
No?
It's a real chill, like, chill as hell track. It's so good. It's a rap song where it's like, the hook is like, what kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? And then, like, this rapper just, like, talks about, like, different Pokemon types.
Okay.
No, different Pokemon types specifically. It's like, don't you bug me with a Caterpie. You know, like, he just goes through all the types where it's like Mewtwo's the best if you want Psychic. You know, like, he just breaks them all down.
Okay.
And the best part of the song is at the end, it's like doing the outro and he's just kind of ad-libbing over it, you know, just like whatever. And he goes, ha, go Flareon. Yeah, that's my boy. Which is probably the best thing to ever be in a song, period, Pokemon or not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my boy. And I would put it on it would play like 24/7 in like Burlington Coat Factory if I could.
Okay. What do you think the amount of crossover is between, like, Spencer's Gifts?
Yep.
Oh, God damn it.
Wow, you're getting dinged.
Getting dinged in the ding-along.
Ding-along Jones. What the hell? Wait, back up. What is the Annoy-O-Matic?
So it's a mech. Magnetic is a new ability that was introduced in the Boomsday project.
Okay.
Which, if he had another mech, actually, he could have attached it to this mech. So this mech would have gotten all its stats. It would have gotten +2, +4, taunt, and divine shield.
Interesting.
He opted not to. I'm trying to figure out what to do now.
Okay.
Gonna play this dude, and then cry deeply.
I mean, I love weeping.
I mean, he's only got 2 cards. So what happens with this one is that there's this Void Lord card. It's very good. It's going to be the only demon that's in here. And boom, there he is. So I have 2 of those. And then when they die, it becomes 3 1/3s with taunt.
Are Hearthstone decks like really just built around like one big card? Is that kind of how you build a deck?
So some people build the deck.
Okay. See, we're learning so much about both Hearthstone and your favorite songs of the 2000s on this podcast.
Definitely my favorite songs from that era. Yeah, definitely.
Can you imagine if they just added added Muzak into this game? Like, instead of just like the Hearthstone music, if it was just like...
So all the Hearthstone music is actually mostly old, like, original... Warcraft. Like Warcraft 2 and stuff. Which is great for me as somebody who played a ton of Warcraft 2.
Some nostalgia in there.
Yeah.
But like that's cool. But imagine you like put out a card and then all of a sudden you're like, burn, my life is brilliant.
No, yeah.
Like that would be cool. Let's break down the lyrics of that song really quick. While we're here.
So the beginning.
We start off with ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about specifically is he goes through this whole thing, right? He's like, saw her on the subway. She's with another man, but I won't lose no sleep over it because I've got a plan, which sets us up for the hook, right?
That's terrifying.
He's like, I've got a plan for this. And then he goes on to sing about how there's nothing he can do because she's beautiful and that's it. What the fuck was his plan?
I think he's just overwhelmed. I think is the feel that they were going for.
But the lead-in for the chorus is, I've got a plan, and then literally, he's like, just kidding.
His plan because he goes insane with how beautiful this woman is.
I just like, hang on, I'm gonna bring up the lyrics to this real quick.
Okay.
Because I have wondered this my whole life.
Yeah.
But I just like, it's such a weird lyric choice to have him be like, I have a plan.
We won!
Wait, what? What just happened? I literally looked away from the screen and.
Sorry, I was just okay. So what happened there was I was playing Control, Demon Lock, and I controlled his board enough so that he couldn't keep playing stuff on his stuff.
Whoa!
He played a legendary spell. And then,
that's interesting. Should we do another? That's sick.
Yeah. Let's
Like,
do
what if we did one more so I could read you some of the lyrics to James Blunt's "You're Beautiful"?
Sure.
Okay. First of all, let's just see what deck we get real quick. I don't want to skip that phase because we're skipping a lot of the info.
At least some ceremony regarding what we originally aimed to do, but actually, okay. Yeah, so this could be interesting. This could be even Paladin. So like before where I said that there was a card, this is even Paladin. There's again Greymane. So if your deck has only even cost cards, your starting hero power costs only 1 rather than 2.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So this is a deck that probably is just even cards. It's set up that way.
Otherwise, this card wouldn't be here. Otherwise.
Would be useless. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is kind of interesting.
Okay.
So that means I can't be depending. Like if I happen to know any Paladin cards that cost an odd amount, I can't be depending on those to come around.
Okay. I got you.
But luckily, most of the like control kind of Paladin cards cost an even amount.
Okay.
Most notably, Equality Consecrate, which costs 2 and 4 respectively.
Okay.
Which would be nice to get because rogue cards tend to be a lot of dudes that kind of fill the board real quick, and I'm running out of reasons to kind of blunt this assault on my senses. That is
I was gonna say
about the lyrics of "You're
I
Beautiful."
Really appreciate this, but let's just go through this line by line.
By Jimmy Blunt.
So he says, "My life is brilliant, my love is pure." That's how we start the song.
Doesn't sound it. Doesn't
truly,
sound it, Jimmy.
Truly, Jim, you sound like kind of an ass right off the bat. And it's kind of
like a fucking creep, bro.
Like, my life is brilliant. Like, what? Literally, what is it? What could that even mean?
My life, brilliant.
So, like, we're already dealing with a guy who's a dick in the first 2 lines of this song, right? Like, there's no doubt what's going to happen to him.
We're dealing with his dick.
We're dealing with his penis. He then says, "I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway." Right? Okay, whatever. She was with another man.
Uh-oh.
Now,
red flag.
Like, red flag here. I mean, like, on everybody's part. You know what I mean? Like,
what? You can... I'm sorry. If someone's having a good day and they see someone vibing on them, you can smile at them. Why not?
But, like, no, absolutely. And it's not, like, I smile at people all the time just, like, as a nice courtesy. And I don't blame that. But also, we're dealing with Jim's Blunt.
You're right. We're dealing with Jim's Blunt.
And then of course, but I won't lose no sleep on that because I've got a plan, right? Okay, so that's what we talked about earlier. That's what led us into this. All right, then we get to the hook. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do because I'll never be with you again. Literally, what was?
Okay, wait. I'm on board now.
Yeah. Do you see what I mean? Like, what the fuck was his plan when he literally sets it up and then is like, "I'm never going to be. That's my plan." Like, there's nothing I can do, right?
I need to address something that just happened.
Okay, yeah, please do. I'm sorry.
Is that this is a Pogo Hopper deck, which I think might be your jam.
Oh, I like what I'm seeing. So this is a new Doomsday one.
Yeah, Boomsday, yes.
Boomsday.
So this is the point is to figure out ways to replay this card because every new one you play gets +2/+2.
Okay, wait, that sounds awesome. So they just keep building on one another and bouncing up and down like bunnies?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That actually sounds extremely my jam. Well, it's actually going worse for Jim because he then says, yes, she caught my eye as we walked on by, which, like, honestly, kind of contradicts what he was saying in the opening of how they met, but
I thought they were across the platform from each other.
Like he does not indicate...
That's me making an assumption about how this came across. I was imagining the idyllic Hollywood scenario of like opposite platforms and like, oh, they smile at each other and then they go, oh my god, I love you, man.
Yeah, I mean, he does say smiled at me on the subway, so like I assume they were on the subway car here, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But still, like, walking on by then is kind of weird. Like, I guess if one of them is exiting the subway car at this moment, that makes sense. She could see from my face that I was flying high. I think, isn't that line actually that I was fucking high? And that's just the radio edit?
Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah, so she can tell by my face that I was fucking high. I don't know if that means that he was blazed, or if he was, like, high on the fact that she smiled at him. I
mean, she might have just been high on the life he was living being in her presence.
Yeah, like, because his life is brilliant, so he would always be fucking high if that's what he thinks.
I mean, of that, he is sure that his life is brilliant.
The one thing he is sure. She's a stock image on a Subway poster. Yeah, that's actually a really good interpretation of the song.
No. Oh, that's too real.
No, that happens. It really
Jimmy,
it really do be like that sometimes.
Oh, boy.
And I don't think that I'll see her again, but we shared a moment that will last till the end. First of all, like, if you really fucking feel this way, like, get on Misconnections or some shit, dude. Like, this defeatist attitude is not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, also, I've done it.
I might be able to kill this guy next turn.
Okay, maybe I should power through the rest of this, I guess,
yeah.
Then. We shared a moment that will last till the end. Till the end of what, motherfucker? Then we go back to the chorus. Then we have the bridge of la 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 la.
Okay.
Which, again, like, is this all part of his fucking plan? I don't know. And then he just goes to the chorus again. But at the very end of it, he says, there must be an angel with a smile on her face that she thought up when she thought up that I should be with you. I mean, despite the fact that, you won on that turn like you said you were going to do.
Well, they gave up. Because I killed their pogo hopper.
I really should have been paying attention to this one, I guess.
Debatable.
Anyways, the angel thought that had a smile on her face when, like, if you believe in angels and, like, God and divine shit, then you believe that you're actually going to be together, motherfucker. Like, you are lying about something here. But it's time to face the truth. I will never be with you. Again, just like contradictions all across the board. Yeah. That's James Blunt's You're Beautiful. It doesn't make any sense.
We're going to do another one because we haven't hit the hour mark yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to drag you through this because of what you just did to me.
Okay, yeah.
So let's see what we get. We're back we're 1 star ahead of where we started.
Yeah.
And I think if we get another win, we're actually going to get 2 stars. Oh, cool down. So this could be the demon control lock that we got earlier.
Okay, that would be great.
It looks like it. Although this guy, it's weird in here. I want to send that back. This is a weird opening.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss the Sayer.
And we've had a lot of fun talking about Jim, but let's get down into the nitty gritty of this Hearthstone conclusion now.
Yeah, Yeah.
I like that we're on camera on this stream too, which we usually don't do, and I think that's because we want to feel accountable for our sins.
Yeah, we want people to know which assholes did this.
Chad is requesting that I interpret "Wake Me Up Inside" now.
Oh God. The goofy version, or do you remember that when that was a thing?
I feel like maybe this is becoming what this series is, which is you play Hearthstone and I interpret 2000 song lyrics. Greg, I'm sorry.
Have you heard the mix of that song with like carnival music?
I think I may have. Is it very good?
It's interesting.
Okay.
So take that with whatever grain of salt you want to.
God, should I do this now or should I?
Why don't we save that for next time?
Let's save it for the next one. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do this every time we stream this. We're gonna take a song of your request, and I'm going to interpret the lyrics. So next time we do this stream, because we plan on doing it semi regularly, we will do this again. That's a really good idea. Please do not let me forget that. I know you're going to try your hardest to let me forget that, but please do not.
So hard.
And get so far. Because in the end, it will not even matter.
You know what's going to be real bad is that that's an apropos song, because I'm pretty sure we're going to end where we began with this stream. Like, we're going to end at the same rank that we started.
I like that a lot. That's full circle, baby. Full circle.
It's a perfect circle.
That is a perfect circle. Oh, God.
No, like the band Perfect Circle.
I know. The band is called A Perfect Circle, isn't it?
So's your face. I don't know, man.
Did they have hits?
Only on the, like, alternative rock station. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Let me geolocate where I grew up.
Did you just do that?
No, I didn't. I was about to give the name of the radio station that I listened to. I'm gonna die right here.
Hang on,
now.
I do have some breaking news though, which is that Surge is now available at Burger King.
Okay.
Just want you to know that.
Thanks. Wait, I thought Surge was dead.
It is. That's why it's a big deal.
It's like the Szechuan sauce, right?
Yeah, dude, that's the new thing. Yeah, was there a Rick and Morty episode I missed where they're like, "Oh, damn it, let's drink a Surge."
Morty, I can't get Surge.
It would be brilliant if brands just started giving, like, chat says, like, you can order a Flood. No, you can order the '90s soda Surge. You thief.
Dingus.
You ding dong.
A dingus, a mingus. Oh, I messed up. I'm dead.
Are you? Oh yeah. Well, that was one to go out on, I guess.
I shouldn't have hero powered, G.
I'm sorry. I should have been paying attention, I guess. But there was breaking news.
That's fair.
Greg, this was fun. I really enjoyed watching you struggle.
Thanks so much. I hope you actually learned something.
I actually did.
For like the first 20 minutes or so that we were actually talking about the game.
I also hope that you learned something about the song You're Beautiful.
I strangely did.
Okay. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Join us next time when we interpret Bring Me to Life by Evanescence.
We should figure out a opening and closing stock image for this, maybe.
Oh, that's a good idea. It's just a picture of 5 for fighting.
I'm just staring at the camera and waving right now.
I will do that too.
Okay, great. Hold on, I have to take my eyes off, and then... All right, great. Bye, everybody.
Hearthstone.